Hey, how y'all doing? This is Von Leon, Hair Hero with Hair Hero Elite. Today we're going to be showing you again a new product that's getting ready to come out. One super serum, ultra light serum, thermal protected. Um, just a beautiful tool to use with here Mystic Define Curling Wax. This is super light. I've been using it already, and we're gonna go in here and do curls. We're gonna enhance it. I add a little bit, but I want to make sure that I showed you how to do it. I like doing this because a lot of people don't realize the technique that you use to apply serum is very important because you can end up with blotches or heaviness on the hair because your distribution. Because sometimes not knowing how to use the product is the biggest problem. So here, so this is super light. I'm gonna show you. It's roughly about a dime. So we're gonna take it, expand it on the hand. Okay, it looks heavy, but it's not. It's super light. Now I'm gonna take this and push it, rub it here, and then go up to the fingers, and that's how you distribute it. You see it thins out, but it gives a great reflective shine. Um, it wasn't me that put this together. You know, God had me stumble on this formula. So here, we're gonna take your fingers, touch your fingers all over, okay? And as you feel the product leave your fingers, go back to this is your reservoir, because you still got excess there, but you have not applied it like this and rub it in. That's at the end, okay? We'll go back in, and if you see your ends look a little dehydrated, give them a little extra love and rub. Ooh, that's a good one. A little love and rub. And because it's so light, it's really gonna help that hair feel right. Here, very little any left. Here, a little tension and throughout, okay? Hey, how you doing? We're explaining, my name's Von Leon. We're explaining the thermal protectant, which is super serum. It'll be out hopefully within the next month. We might even, we're gonna open up pre-orders a little later, but this is one awesome. It really smells fantastic and it's ultra light. We're gonna probably introduce the 1 or 2 ounce and talk with my committee and see what we decide. And another thermal protectant is your curling wax, but this is an ultralight curling wax that what happens is it's very fine. So normally curling wax is real hard or whatever, but this is take your nail, lift it up. This is almost two of these will probably be how much I use over the hair because it's thin, it's fine, and it's gonna go and glide through here. And what I like to do a little secret sauce, a couple of drops, super serum. Put it in there, helps it to spread if you need more spreadability. So we're gonna go in here, we're gonna put it right here. This is one way to use it. I just love this. See, I'm giving showing the ends a little love and rub. Put a little more product on there and distribute it through the hair. They a little old and they look a little extra dehydrated. Then you want to do it. Now, the wonderful thing about this is you'll really see the shine come out as you hit it with the iron. It'll make you go, ooh, do it again. So, I don't need to set my iron high. We'll do about 375. That should be good. Okay. I'm doing a little S part this time, not doing a straight part. Give it a little creativity. Do a zigzag part down here just so it's no definite line into it. And I'm gonna make horizontal part, vertical partings when I get ready to curl. This is a simple technique, but this technique is all about the products and how you use them. Okay? Many people have good products, but it's very important that you learn how to use the product or how the product was supposed to be used. Now on this front, I'm gonna go in here and use a little hairspray just on that front, because I want it to go back like this, just to give it a little direction. That's all it is. Okay, now I'm gonna go in here, split it down the middle, grab it, pulling everything back. I know you do it before, but this product really sets the pace. So I'm turning my wrist right here, coming around, and I'm turning it horizontal only to keep it within the blades. Boom. And it falls soft. Because this is a nice, soft product. It's not weighed down, it's not heavy, it's not to where you're not liking that it makes it look like a wet poodle. But the amazing thing is the wax gives it a little, has thermal protection and gives it some hold. And the serum gives it thermal protection also. So you can use them in combination or you can use them together. Certain types of hair and certain things that I'm doing, show, I like to use them together. My The thing that I like to use them together on the most though is short hair. Oh, I shine with the short hair. All right, it's very important. Thermal shine and hair care techniques. Learn. This really looks amazing. And then she's gonna walk out with it. I do a zigzag parting, of course, so you don't see me coming up in rows here. So here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little press on this base up for about an inch and a half. Here you go. I'm gonna take one of my irons just to get a nice little press on that. All right, going here, hit it with a little press. That's just my technique to make sure that perimeter looks good. My small iron is a heated grip. Forgot to turn it on, but it's okay. We can make it work with this. Now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna go in and part it vertically. Right? Grab it and let's go. So where are you from? Hey, Mr. Lucas. What's going on? Showing a little thermal protection, how to protect the hair so you have some hair to come back to. Oh, man. Yeah. And I have it set at 375, so you don't need to have it set at high temperatures. You really want to just break the bonds of the hair so that it can heat up and set. And because we have some acrylic wax on it, it's going to help really lock that pattern in for the hair without being heavy. So we're going to go in here, hit it vertically, turn. When I turn it sideways, that helps keep the hair within the plates. And I'm coiling it before the heat leaves. That helps the curl to stay. Quick, that's a good little technique. You don't have to blow it and cool it. Sometimes you can just hold the curl a little longer, and then as it cools down because of the air, you don't have to. Sometimes at one time when we first found out that it's very important, like to cool the hair, because you want to reset those bonds. Okay, the bonds set when it gets cold. When you heat it, the bonds, soft bonds break, and they're ready to set. Okay. You also can pin it in place. You know, let me go in here, hit it, grab it here, curling it, and lift that elbow, and just, you know, go slow, take it, coil it, and just doing this helps help the curl to last longer. And I don't have to hold it long because it's cool in here anyway, so it's gonna cool down. It's gonna help set. So I'm gonna go up here again, lock that into place. You notice I'm not adding any more spray to hold the curl. That was just to give it some direction at the beginning. Look, this morning I was sharing with my client um, about I had a God moment this morning, and things were just a little crazy. So I went to pay attention. I went to my garden to chill. And, when I'm in my garden, that's my talk to Jesus moments. I kind of got that from my pastor, because he talks all the time about how God uses the earth and the animals in it to teach you things. So I'm just sharing a little bit, not everything. So what happened was, as I'm in my garden, checking it, because I haven't been in a little while, and son said, look at my collard greens. So I'm looking at my collard greens, and I noticed I seen a little grasshopper. Right now, the locusts and the insects are coming out. They coming out like the freaks at night. So I noticed there was one on there because that's one reason why I want to check it. So as I went over there to investigate it a little bit more, hold on, I got some messages here. As I paid a little more attention, and I went over to knock it off, because there isn't really anything you can do but prayer and stuff about grasshoppers. There's no magic ins, um, inside propellant, insect propellant or whatever. You just got to tend to your greens. So now I'm in there, and as I went in to address the problem right then, I noticed as I hit it, a bunch like little white flies or something came off. Some other insects came off my greens. So right then, that moment, I had a Jesus moment. God said, if you had not investigated the little thing that you thought was wrong, you wouldn't notice the other things that are wrong. Very small, but have big effects. Tend to your business. So with everything, whatever God shows you in something, if it's a little bit of error or something that's happening, he wants you to tend to the little things because they're bigger than what they seem. My God. So now with that in mind, I start going back and doing my numbers, looking at the little things, the little numbers that are coming through the account and some of the other stuff. In the midst of that, I come to realize that something has deactivated. Other charges are coming through that wasn't supposed to. Lord have mercy. Something else with business stuff that I need to take care of. And as I'm investigating that, I noticed two other things that I need to address tax-wise. Man, God will send you signs through little things. And they all, and look, and I just finished praying like 2 minutes before it started showing me something. And when I say it's amazing, all right, see you, Mama. She didn't hear it. She might not have a hearing aid in. So if I hadn't been having my Jesus moment to talk to God and then paying attention like He told me to, I would not have noticed the greater dangers ahead of time till it was too late. Look, God doesn't always have a burning bush. Sometimes He talks through the little things that others are missing. So pay attention to the little thing and talk to Him. If it wasn't me having that talk to Jesus moment, I wouldn't have knew to look back at my collard greens or, you know, or seeing the other stuff that was amiss or that was out of place. But I was having my talk to Jesus moment and He talked to me. Oh my goodness. So this is Vaughn Leon from Orlando, Florida again, showing you thermal protection and hair care and share a little story. So one of the things I used on her hair, and we blow dried her, we use Hydro Blast. That's our hydrating leave-in treatment, conditioner more than treatment, but it's such a joy. Sometimes for your hair, if it's depleted of moisture, especially the ends, if you got dreads or braids, you can put them in, and that help feed your hair something until you're ready to shampoo and do a full conditioning. But we'll get back to that. So, so I did Hydro Blast in it. Hydro Blast is a detangling, multi-talented spray. People keep telling me more things that it's good for. It's amazing. So, so this is Hydro Blast. This is what I use. It's on my website, but Hydro Blast. And I almost forgot my number one product, Aqua Scalp. Great for dry, itchy scalp. She has a dry scalp and itchy. So we put this on, or she'll be itching in a couple of days. Instead, she'll be good for the entire week or two before she comes back because it helps suppress, just makes a huge difference. Finally, after she was dry, we use super serum, gives it a great shine. It's a thermal protectant, protects the hair. It's your force field for your hair. Now, a second form of thermal protectant I put on actually gives a little hold. It's a thermal protected curling wax with a little hold. It's ultralight. Both of these are ultralight and they feel just right. I might have to start preaching on that. Let me get on, so keep curling here. So, look, when I show you these pictures after, here, and I also was showing you like how to apply it. So if you missed it, go back to the beginning of this video because as I went around the country showing people product knowledge, a lot of times they had a great product, but they didn't know how to use it. So to you, if it doesn't work like you think it should work, and you could be right or wrong, it's a bad product to you because it's not doing what you expect it to do. That's that says a whole lot. You don't even hear me. That says a whole lot. Having the correct instructions matters. And right now I'm curling it while it's still warm. I'm letting it hang, and then I'm gonna let it go, and that helps the curl to stay. It doesn't fall out because I used to do this, so I'm gonna share with you. If you go in here and silk press it straight and get it all nice and straight, then you try to put a curl in it. your curl will fall straight because you already programmed your hair to lay straight. So now it's the wrong time to try to tell it to curl. Now, one of the things I would tell you now, if you're doing a smoothing system, and you shouldn't be squeezing your curling iron real hard to get it straight. It's 400, 300 degrees. All you need to do is a gentle press. So if you doing the stopping, you might get a bunch of lines in your hair while you're curling it because you're doing too much. Okay? Pull your hair. Okay. All right. Hit it here. Go in here. Turn it. Just a light press and just smooth one action. See that? I probably need to turn around the other way so you can kind of see it from the other direction. Also, let's see if we can make that happen. I just want you to see it from both directions. So I'm gonna do an extra curl on this side. I think it'll be better to move her around this way so you can see. So I'm gonna go across this side. Okay. Y'all see that zigzag? Yeah. Hit it. You see how I turned it? Turned it so it's easy. Let's see. Make sure you see here. Grab it. Barely close it because I don't need much. I turn it horizontal so I'm not dealing with the hair falling out of the plates because of gravity. All right? So let it go. Do a small zigzag here, especially over at the top because I don't want parts to show. So let's just show you this way, okay? So if I did this, grab it here and left it here, now I'm trying to hold this hair and keep it from doing this to do the same thing. When I could just turn it to the side and gravity itself stops the curl from falling down because gravity working against you. As you loosen it so it can slide through, it can fall from between the plate. But if you start this way and then turn it, gravity works in this behalf, okay? I hope that's helping anybody. So these are little techniques that you can learn for how to curl your hair at home. And, you know, and the slower you do the curl, you don't have to do it ultra slow. So the more of the curl will be tighter. Let you see how that look. See how that curl is tighter? So if I go fast, the curl will end up being a little more loose. Now if you want a loose curl, you just do whip through it real fast. But here we're gonna let this style fall down over time and just pull it out at a nice easy speed. You're not trying to do too much. And a little slower just at the end because you want that coil right in here. That really helps out. Okay? I'm gonna go in here and I'm doing another zigzag because I don't want it to show. Grab it here, turn it, barely close the iron. Look, see that? But you really, do you see that shine come out of there? Oh my God. And when I say it's light, this is light. Awesome shine, and the product is super light on it. We came up with this formula, you know, uh, God delivered us to it. Amen. Oh goodness. When I say it wasn't, I can't even claim this for no kind of way. It just happened and in the moment, like do this, do that. Like a small, a quiet, still voice. Okay. All you Bible thumpers, y'all get it. I'm throwing a message in between the lines. Oh, I love it. Okay. Put a little press on here. And right before I curl it, what I will do is I'm gonna give it some direction. This on her particular hair, I'm gonna curl it all the same way. I'm not gonna reverse it. I could, but I like how it looks on the other end. So this bottom, take a little higher. Okay. I love this. Is there anything that that y'all have questions about or want to know? Because this is what I do. I've been the educator for so freaking long. Since 1993, I've been teaching hair nationally. And so, just little things that we do that we realize the next generation might not have been taught, might not have been learned. They don't see the importance of it. Um, and it's essential that, we put it out there. Like, I've seen so many stylists make have a problem with distributing products properly throughout the hair and wondering why the product is heavy in one spot. And all that was just the application. You'll learn it, watch the beginning of this video again, and you'll see how I do it. Understanding how to use your soft bronze, you know, that's important. Look how smooth that is. Slower on the ends for a second. Coil it while it's still warm. Hold it for a second and let it fall. And you'll keep maintain that curl right there. So do a zigzag here. And the rest I'm gonna aim off to the side. It doesn't look like it really hanging in the face, but so and by curling it the way I did, it'll help it. By rubbing it, my hands are 98.6 degrees. So I'm warming that hair up and helping that product to go ahead and quick dry. You see it kind of stays in place. Now I'm gonna go in here, zigzag, and let this work. Any questions? You got any questions about, the products, thermal protection that it gives, application, which we noticed? I had a wonderful client in there yesterday. Oh, she was such a jewel. She was in here and she had burnt her hair out. Old hairstylist, and she used the comb, and she said she was tired and wasn't paying attention. So, and she told me she wanted her hair just like this, and make sure her the burnt part didn't show. Oh, I love it. Look, when we finished, you could not see it. Beautiful salt and pepper hair. I don't know if it was more salt than pepper, but it sure was looking awesome. Okay. Yeah. Remember that turning to the side, just raising that elbow, and just go slow right before you pull it out, so you keep that coil. If you pull it out quick, then it's gonna give more of a beach curl look, and that might not be what you want. But if that's what you want, going with that beach curl look is fine. All right. So, and also you want to keep doing, try to do a continuous flow until you perfect um, your rotation of your wrist and how to do it. Okay, here. So we're gonna have this fall away from the face so it doesn't irritate her. And this front perimeter, we're gonna do that again. We're gonna spray, lift it up at a diagonal, and I'm rubbing it with my fingers to help it dry because I understand the heat of my body will help that product to do what it needs to do. Ooh, your hair already good looking. Oh man, I went to seven last sayings. I mean, if you never heard of that, what happened is when Jesus Christ died, he said seven different statements on the cross when he was crucifying him. Wi-Fi? It's in yes we do. It's in Noreen's cabinet. Ask her the Wi-Fi and take a picture of it. I need to print it and leave it up the front. Noreen, right there. It's 8C, 85C or something like that spectrum, and it's like halty. I can't remember the password. I'll get it wrong. Okay. So we went. So Christ said seven things on the cross. Oh, that service was awesome, man. Each person got to expound on how what was being said and how they heard what was being said, and being textbook correct at the same time is to hear somebody expound in layman terms. It was something else. I enjoyed it. It was so good and fun. I'm on the live. Yeah, yeah. So, like I said, it was an awesome time we had, and I laughed and enjoyed it. I'm the cameraman, so I can't get too much into the thing. So, just watching and enjoying the service was awesome. And one of the things is God wants to stay in constant communication with you, especially when it's a time of need. Don't want you to, you know, get by yourself and do nothing. Sometimes you need to get out and go to church online now, whatever. We're having a great service on this Sunday, I'm telling you. I mean, what? What? We have the children. I love to see the children play and everything. I go to Macedonian Missionary Baptist Church in Eatonville, Florida. When Eatonville is the oldest black chartered municipality in the world, in not world, not the world, Craig, but it in the United States. It's the first black town that ever chartered, that knew the importance of being made a city or was allowed to become a city. We had to jump through some hoops to do it now, but it was so awesome. So I just want we're basically done, but I want you to see the bounce on this. Look at that. Doesn't that have some bounce? And she has nice sheen. It looked like it was gonna be too much, but like I said, this is a super light protective serum that you can use. It's super serum. It's not out yet. View the website to be hairheroelite.com. You go to you're on the YouTube channel. We have Facebook, Instagram, everything, but the YouTube channel and the website will be the primary sites. If you want to look at some more how-to videos, I'll load this. Well, you're seeing this now, but I'll load this up to the website so you can follow and you'll learn. I just love that it's so soft and bouncy. I would ask her to shake it, but she might be sleep shaking. You see how it moves? Uh, Now, I do have a thermal protector if you need a little bit more sheen. This is Wonder Mist. You know, all the products I have a hero base because we're greater than doctors. We're heroes, hair heroes. And this smells amazing. This is Wonder Mist. We have a new order coming out soon. So, well, all right. Sign off. Peace. Those that get it, get it.